Hey everybody, welcome back to FSP Forex Stock Predictions. Hope you're all having a great day. I am the Vortex Trader and today we are on Euro USD. We have an order block entry in the 4-hour time frame, so let's get straight into it. Right, guys, so looking at Euro USD on the daily, right, we are still bouncing within this giant descending trend line, right? We can see prices come down, come up, come down, come up, come down, come up. We had this beautiful order block entry the other day that I did post about where price came up, sniped up beautifully inside of the order block zone and came back down, which was a great short setup if you managed to get in. So, having said that, that one is done and dusted. I am now removing that from the chart. There we go. Right, this is on the daily. We have seen nothing. We have been ranging, right? We try to break out of this purple resistance zone. This is when we came back and price said, nope, not today. The bears came and took control and took us back within this previous range that we have been in for the past month. Since the 22nd of August, today is the 21st of September. We have been ranging in this zone for a month, and we are currently sitting at the bottom of this zone, right? Now this is the daily time frame, so let's switch to the 4-hour view. There we go. And what can we see? Let's zoom up on this chart. Right, there we go. This is our order block zone right here. How did I find it? I found the most recent bearish candle while we formed a lower low, right? A swing low before we had an impulsive move up to the descending trend line on the daily time frame. This was that 4-hour bearish candle right here. And then we saw that impulsive swing upwards, right? We came back down, we trailed along this support zone right here, trailing above and below it, above, treating it as support before finally breaking through it with one last bullish candle, right? Before an impulsive move down. Okay, now we could classify this bullish candle right here as a potential short entry for an order block. However, my reasoning for not exactly thinking it is a perfect setup, let's make this yellow. I always like to make the order block zones yellow. Let's make this one yellow as well. Right, my reasoning for this potential order block setup not being perfect or not classing it as a grade A setup is because the impulse that broke below the support zone happened in 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. I generally like to see the impulse break in 1 or 2 candles. And we can see that here with this one that I am about to discuss, we had 1 candle be the impulse, right? This blue line is simply just a regular MA line. Let's close it. Let's take it away for now. We don't really need it as we are just looking at price action purely. All right. So this order block zone sits at the bottom of this current range on the daily time frame, right? It sits at the bottom where price is just below $1 to $1 for Euro USD, right? The middle line of this order block zone is 0.99, right there. It's between the 0.998 and 0.99 price point, right? So it is a strong support level, and we have seen price bounce off of it many times before. This gives a little bit of confluence to this long entry. Now, going long on this time frame, while we have seen price ranging, is not the best idea, right? We are trying to catch the move where price comes to the bottom and bounces off of support like it has done previously. But we do not know for certain that price is going to bounce off of this support and come up again like it has done previously. We don't know that. We can only see what the charts tell us. And right now, we had price impulsively break off of that trend line, trail sideways, range a bit, before impulsively moving more down. So the bears are strong right now. So this order block setup, although good in practice, right, I would use this using proper risk management. I wouldn't go in and risk 5% of my entire account just because it's an order block. Not every order block works, and we have to treat each one like a unique case. But as long as our rules and our criteria are in place whilst we are trading them, we can go ahead and jump in. So this is a long position, right? What I do, I highlight the entire candle from bottom wick to the top wick, and I drag it out, and I simply waited for price to come back down to this order block zone, right? Otherwise known as the OB zone, right? We can see price did that. It came back in. My entry was the middle of the zone, and my target, being a 1 to 3 risk to reward, is actually this potential short order block entry right here. Now there is also imbalance, right? We have gaps in this market. We can see that if we look to the left, we have empty space there. So we know that the market does tend to generally like to fill up empty space within these charts. We had a wick which came back down to fill this imbalance once we had this impulsive move upwards. And then we had nothing else. We can see this is just empty space. We then had this impulsive move down. So this empty space has officially been filled, right? This gave us reasoning to think that our entry would get filled. Now, are we going to see price bounce around and come back up, retesting this support line, right, before carrying on lower? Or are we going to see price bounce around, right, and give us another reason to go long and head towards the gigantic descending daily trend line once again before breaking off and heading off south again, right? What is going to happen? We can't answer every single question. We can only trade what the charts show us. The charts are showing us right now this order block zone, which is why I have jumped in and I am looking for a minimum of 1 to 2, 1 to 3, right? 1 to 2 would be a target right over here at the bottom of this previous support, right? But I have pushed the target just a little bit higher because I'm not accounting for wicks. I want to see price reach levels that has been touched multiple times, not just once. This is just one touch over here with this wick. If we put up this line right here, we can see this line has been touched multiple times. Support, 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 broke through, came up above again, support, support, broke through. Now my plan is, are we going to come back up again? The problem is the bears are in control fully right now, right? And we can see that clearly from the 13th of September. Look at the size of those bearish candles. You see how we were trailing up, bearish candle, strong move. Trailing up, bearish candle, strong move, bearish candle, strong move, right? There is that old saying that the bulls take the stairs and the bears jump straight out of the window. And that is very, very true. The moves down can be a lot stronger than the moves up, especially while we are trending bearish, which we are. So this is technically a counter trend setup. Therefore, I would not risk the usual amount, right? I would risk less. That's why I keep saying practice proper risk management. If you are trading with the trend and your setup meets all your rules and criteria perfectly, trade your regular 1%. If that is what you trade per position. If this is against the trend and it doesn't meet all your rules and all your criteria that you have written out for yourself based on your back testing, then I would say risk a little bit less. Okay, so as it stands, we officially have our open position and we are waiting for price to come back up to see whether it comes close to target or not. Once it hits a 1 to 2 risk to reward, I will be taking some profits off the table and I will be waiting to see whether price will carry on higher. If it doesn't, so be it. If price breaks below the support right now because the bears are strong in this case, then so be it. We move on. All right, guys, I hope that makes sense. If you find these videos helpful, please would you go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell so you can be notified when we release new content. Check out the link to our website below. It is in the description. We have some awesome traders posting their thoughts and analysis on the entire financial market spectrum, whether you trade crypto or stocks, or you are an oil trader or purely Forex. Check out our website. You will not be disappointed. And on that note, let's wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you all in the next one. See you later.